Hi there and welcome back, my friends, and good morning, we can say in Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're here with our newly acquired band of bastards. And what we want to do today is go on the second mission. There's a bastard named Hagen who wants to make trouble for our Lord Ratzik Kobilla, and we're basically hunting him down. So let's find out where... Oh, they're all sleeping, come on. It's the usual thing, right? We're awake and all others are sleeping. That's why I don't recommend taking these traits that you don't need energy at all, because that leads you to this in the missions. Oh yeah, let's read a bit then together. We have something about Saint Wigefortis or something with us, and then should be awake, right? So let's see. Saint Wilgefortis, whoever that is. On Saint Wilgefortis, Wilgefortis, or in the Bohemian tongue, Saint Starosta, was a girl. Oh, and Saint. Wow, what a combination. Who lived in the land of Portugal at the very end of Rome's greatness and witnessed great movements of the peoples and the great strife and unrest that the great continent faced from the great barbarian pagans, particularly from the great Huns, Goths, and Avars. Starosta was a virtuous girl and did live in love of Christ, but her father, a great nobleman, wished to marry her to the chief of a pagan tribe in order to gain more land and to please the raiders. Ooh. The wretched girl, wishing to avoid this unwanted union, began to pray. She prayed to God and to all the saints for so long that she grew a thick beard, a type which old men have, which thus prevented the wedding from occurring. The barbarian chieftain, having seen this would-be bride and her beard, one that not even he would be ashamed of, withdrew from the marriage. The father was infuriated that the wedding had been called off, and he had his daughter crucified. The bearded daughter. For this all transpired in times when Christians were still persecuted. Starosta, also known as Wilgefortis from a corruption of the Latin Virgo, that is virgin, and Fortis, that is strong, who became the patron saint of bearded women and protector of all that have been unjustly condemned, never achieved as much fame as other saints, but nonetheless several statues and paintings that do portray this bearded virgin on a cross can be found. Wow. That is something really exceptional. What the actual... And we can also read if they are not awake yet. Oh, there's someone waking up. Is that Sokuno himself? No, it's the stone. And I wanted to talk to them. And the stone wakes up. For your information, the stone is the one who cannot talk because they cut his tongue out. Well, stone. Okay. We'll sit down and read about the joy of gutting then. Something you might understand. We can eat from the pot. Or we cannot eat from the pot. Let's put that to the horse and the joy of gutting. A useful procedure from Poland, where they simply cut around the anus. Yeah, I know that. Okay. We need to be better at hunting. Let's move that thing away. Let's see if the other people wake up now. Yeah. It's stand-up time, it seems. Let's talk to one of them, not to Sokuno. This guy seems awake. Peter Bearman. Hey there.
Tell me something about
yourself. How are you?
What do you want to know?
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
How did you and Jan end up with Kuno?
Me and my brother been riding with coin men since we was little. This was just another mercenary band for us. But Kuno seemed like a decent kind of fellow who'd treat us fair.
Also, great hat man. Yeah, that metal hat is really cool. do you think about the situation with Hagen?
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zoul?
Well, I'm worried Kuno is underestimating Hagen. I was at the siege of Lansenbach with the both of them, so I know a thing or two about it. Hagen's got all these noble airs and graces. These knights that talk of honor and glory. Kuno reckons they're like lost lambs on the battlefield, and he's usually right. But that Hagen ain't no lamb. He's a cold-blooded killer, by all accounts.
Well, coming from the bear man. Well, thanks a lot, man. This means I think it's very useful to talk to all of them somehow. Hey, the stone. Kuno's up. Are more of them standing up? Good morning, Dangler.
Shit. Sod off.
Oh well. Fletching. Let's just go into the tent and wait for just a bit. See if they wake up. Kuno's up. Who's there? John Berman. Nice.
Can you tell me something about yourself, Jan?
Why
Yeah.
not? I haven't been to confession for a while.
Also, great hat. How did you end up here?
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
It's nothing new for me and my brother. We've been fighting for coins since we were old enough to carry swords. Last time we rode with one Lombardian by the name of Collini. All over Bavaria, Austria and that.
What happened? Did you fall out?
Nah, we just wanted to come back to Bohemia. You know how it is. When no one understands a word you say, it ain't worth a damn.
Where are you two
You
from?
and Petter seem very close.
As brothers should be, lad.
Nah, to tell the truth, I'd never have guessed the two of you came from the same mother.
Oh, we've got the same ma, all right. I ain't got no ma, and neither does he.
Ah,
And the same
okay.
goes for our pa. There's probably Satan himself.
Oh. I'm a bit confused. You're not actually brothers.
We might be. We might not. A band of mercenaries found us in a village when I was still a baby, and Petter hardly walking. Playing in the dirt together we was. Their leader took a shine to us for some reason. He took us away and raised us up. Raised us with swords for playthings and ale for mother's milk. A few years later, he was killed in Saxony. The band fell apart, but we joined another right away. That's the way it's been ever since, over and over.
So you two never had... well,
A normal life. We ride from one fight to another, risking our necks and killing who they pay us to kill. That's normal.
What a
for us.
heartbreaking
Always
story
has
that
been.
is, but also heartwarming. That mercenary leader just taking care of them. What do you think about the situation with Hagen?
what do you think about this business with Hagen Zoul?
That's a very tricky matter, I can tell you. Them Zouls are well known among us mercenaries. Hagen and his two brothers fought in the Margraviate Wars. That's quite a feather to have in your cap. But on the other hand, they've got their weaknesses.
Like what?
They still like to think of themselves as high and mighty lords. Kuno got over that, thank Christ. And he treats us all like equals.
You think Hagen's men have no great love for him?
I'd say they're running before his whip more than following his flag, if you understand me.
Aye. I see what you're getting at.
Well, thanks a lot, man. And now... who is there? Yeah, there's Kuno still waiting here. I want to talk to the others as well. Now that we got the chance, and let's do that in the drier part. Hey, JK.
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that. Probably about that ring.
What ring?
No one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble, but when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right, I'll have a word with him.
But I wanted to know about you,
Hey,
actually.
Jakey, can you tell me something about yourself?
Want to get matey, eh? Sure, Henry. What do you want to know?
How did you end
How
up
did you
here?
end up in Kuno's band?
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in Prague, but all the other fellas were always on my back, always swearing at me. Sometimes they even beat me up, took everything I had. To make a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern across the road, entertaining the rich gents with jokes, playing the fool. Sometimes someone would throw me a half-groschen. One time, Kuno turned up there, and I got to talking with him. When I told him all the shit I was getting at the bakery, he offered to take me with him.
I bet you were glad to get out of there.
So you're the baker
Yeah,
man.
Though it's not like they give me much peace here either. It's all,
Jakey, come here. Jakey, go there. Jakey, get that.
Why were they bullying you there?
How come they bullied you at the bakery? It's usually the shy ones bullies pick on. That's not exactly you.
not now maybe. I learned a thing or two since then.
Oh, come on, you shy? You just said you were playing the fool and telling jokes in the tavern.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. They picked on me because I'm an orphan. The parish priest of St. Apollinaires in Prague found me as a baby in a church one winter's morning. I spent half my childhood in parish houses and half on the street.
I see. That must have been tough.
It still is tough, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it could be worse than the bakery, probably, right?
Surely you can't be any worse off here than in the bakery.
No, only at the bakery, the worst I ever got was a beating. It's not like my life was in danger, but here, when those Beerman brothers are drunk, I have to keep well out of sight.
What do you think about Hagen?
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zoul?
Zoul? Huh. I'd rather keep that to myself. But since you're the only one who's interested in my opinion, I'll tell you, I reckon Radzig's making a big mistake. I might not be grown up yet, but I've walked in these shoes long enough to know that asking a mercenary to do something for nothing is stupid.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Never mind. It's just a feeling I had. If Kuno heard me talking about it, he'd tan my hide.
All right, we'll drop it then.
Don't trust Kuno, he's saying. There's Peter Behrman. The stone.
Bearmen want to go to Brandenburg.
Why's that?
They say someone there owes them a pile of coin, and they'll share with us.
Horse shit. They're the ones who owe a pile of coin, and that's why they want to get out of Bohemia. Telling you, Chief. One morning we'll wake up, and the Bearmen will be gone.
So what do you think about recruiting some more men?
We could do with 2 or 3 more, all right? Another archer, someone who knows something about healing. Someone who can talk, that is.
And replacements for the Bearmen?
That's why Kuttenberg makes sense. It's a silver mining town, and miners are hard as fucking nails.
Some of them might be tempted to go crushing heads for silver instead of ore.
Exactly. The town is full of Deutsches, so maybe that'll settle the Bearman's yearning for Brandenburg.
Hey, Dangler.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Why are you called
Why do
Dangler?
they call you Dangler?
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a rope.
What?
I see. So, he saved you from execution?
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly. At the time I was squire to the Lord of Buzitz. There was a proper knight for you, full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as a hero. Then in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe took me captive. They stood me on a shaking wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back and a noose around my neck. For amusement. Then they rode off laughing.
But how long were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you. Hours, maybe days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus. How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Kuno found me, he says I was dead as a doornail.
What?
He cut me down, took the rope off me. Then someone gave me a kick and I coughed and came back to life. Sort of.
Okay, sort of. What does that mean? What do you think about
What do you
Hagen?
think about this business with Hagen Zoul?
Hagen Zoul? Who's that?
That robber baron who's been pillaging Sir Radzig's estates. Didn't Kuno tell you?
He did. But then he says a lot of things. Zoul, Radzig, Sokol and Hinek of Kravan, Wenceslas, Sigismund. It all goes in one ear and out the other. What do I care? Ride somewhere, kill some fellas, have a drink and go to sleep. If you're lucky, it won't rain while you're at it. That's all.
Okay, maybe he got brain damage from his accident. Can we call it accident? So we still want to talk to Fletching. So unfortunately, I think we won't start riding out today, but at least we know a lot more about these men. Then the stone.
Stefan, can you tell me something about yourself?
What is it you want to know, youngster?
Youngster, how did you end up in Kuno's
I'm
band?
curious how you ended up in Kuno's band.
You noticed I don't exactly fit in with this pack of felons and reprobates, huh? Unfortunately, you can't always choose your company, can you?
No, I suppose not. But how did you come to be with them?
Oh, well, I'd love to tell you, but Kuno insisted we keep that between the two of us. And I'm not one to break a contract.
Oh. But, well, Kuno said it was you who wanted to keep it secret.
Really? Are you sure about that? You must have misunderstood him.
No, I don't think so. At least... Oh, never mind. So, where did you live before? What did you do?
I used to live in a town before. Back there I was doing something very different. Although, now I think of it, maybe it wasn't that different in a way. If you know what I mean.
Actually,
have
I
no
almost got
idea.
no idea what you mean. You don't give anything away, do you?
Me?
You're a butcher.
I'm an open book, lad. Ask me anything you like, and I'll give you an honest answer. Go on.
Maybe another time. My head's starting to spin.
As you wish. Shame, though. There's nothing I enjoy more than conversing.
Okay, so another question. What do you think about the situation with Hagen?
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zoul?
I'd say you and Sir Radzig are very fortunate to have Kuno on the job. He's a master at handling such matters.
Is he? Why's that?
Dealing with bastards like Hagen Zoul demands both courage and sharp wit. Not a commonplace combination, but Kuno has both in abundance.
And that's why we are here, right? Where's the stone? Oh, he's always following him around. Is there the stone? We can talk to the stone.
God be with you,
now.
Henry.
Hey, stone.
Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who has it?
The dangler. Okay.
Does Dangler have it?
Mm.
Alright. How should I get it?
Okay. There's Dangler. Maybe can we convince him about play a game of dice or something? Fletching's here. The weather's terrible. Let's talk to Dangler. There is Dangler, all right. Where in the actual... So... Alright. right.
How was it you said again? That the letter B is a wench with a belly on her. Ain't it fate that Bearman starts with a pregnant woman? Know any Latin insults?
What?
De fute futueo et cabalum tuum? What's it mean? Horse, that's fucking good. You're priceless, you are.
Welcome, Henry.
These guys.
Can?
They're all a bit fucking enthusing.
Yeah, mostly. Not this one, though. I dreamt I was in this wheat field. Must have been harvest time. The ears
What?
were ripe and golden. This hare hops up to me and says in a squeaky little
What?
voice,
Better, your time has come. A lion's heart beats in your chest. You must fight for the village folk who know nothing of warfare. There's only you stand between them and the great army.
A talking hare. That's a good start.
Before I can ask him which army he means, I hear a rumble behind me like thunder. I turn around and, sure enough, I see 16,000 riders charging towards me.
What?
Each one carrying a spear as sharp as a wasp's sting.
How do you know there were 16,000?
I just knew. Anyway, just then my brother comes floating down from the sky with a halo around his head and angel wings on his back. And he says, "Come, let's write in the book of fate a few lines about burst snouts."
A regular chap.
I pull out a wineskin and have a swig from it. Only it ain't wine, but some miraculous nectar that transforms me into an archangel in shining white armor. I shout out, "Quid pro quo," a vice versa, or something exotic like that in Latin. At that moment, my sword begins
I'm
to glow
dying.
like a blazing torch. But the riders don't even slow their pace. If anything, they gallop even faster. The closer they get, the better I can see them. The horses are black as pitch, and they have horns. I can't see the faces of the riders, 'cause they ain't got none. Just empty helmets with their visors raised. Black souls without bodies. My brother flaps his wings and soars towards them. I go after him. I go faster and faster. The closer I get to the riders, the more my sword glows. Roar! I roar like a lion. I hack at the first warrior, and suddenly, everything stops dead. I can see only the sparks flying from my sword as it cuts through the air. Suddenly, the cavalry turns into one massive horned demon.
What?
I'm rooted to the spot. The beast reaches out with its claw towards me, and I wake up.
So, what is it you want me to explain?
Well, what do you reckon the wheat means?
Yeah, go up that tent. Goodness. Hey. How can a man look so... I don't know. I need a ring.
Hey, I want the Ring of Bacchus. I heard you have it.
So you come and ask me for it. That's a novel approach.
Well, you don't just have to steal it from each other. Why not play for it?
No, I don't play dice, but we can duel for it.
Alright.
All right. Why not?
I'll wager the ring, and you put up some groschen, all right?
Alright.
I'll wager that.
That'll do it. Well, now it's something worth fighting for. You better watch out.
Come here, lily liver. You're dead!
Ow. Yes.
With his two-handed sword, he's so
Enjoy this.
crazy.
You'll
Oh! Goodness! Ouch, 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 ouch. We have to get to the infight.
Did that hurt?
Ow! You're dead.
Hey up. The pleasure was all mine. Try again sometime.
All right, Dangler will die now. Goodness. Bandages. Can we sleep a bit? Whew. What's going on? Who woke us up?
How are you, Henry?
I want to sleep. Is that gonna get better here? It was so close. Now you got to repair again. That's an alright training camp. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode.
Get out or you'll be sorry.
When we try this again, maybe, and then see what we can do about the ring. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out.